Welcome back. We are talking now about a brand new children's clothing store that has come to Kamloops. It's located on Tronquil Road. It's called Pip and P Clothing. First of all, I love the name.
Thank you so much.
Very happy. Lindsay Barry, you are the owner or the co-owner of the store.
I am. Yes.
And new to town, pretty much.
We are. We moved here this summer.
Well, welcome to Kamloops.
I worked here for about 3 years and I fell in love with Kamloops. It's just such a beautiful city.
Well, that's lovely. I'm glad you feel that way because we're pretty proud of our city as well. Where did you come from?
We came from Sudbury, Ontario.
No kidding. So you're not in, well, you've had a pretty mild, well, some areas have had a milder winter.
Oh, this was mild compared to Sudbury, Ontario. We're used to like minus 40 for like 3 weeks at a time.
No, you're doing well here then. So let's take us to the scene with our pictures here of Pip and P Clothing. This is the one of the sort of the logos, but as we get into it here, we're going to get inside the building. Tell me a little bit about what you guys specialize in.
Well, we'd like to be considered kind of like a swap shop. We provide service to the community where people can bring in their clothes that don't fit, and they get in-store credit or cash for clothes that do fit. Or
how does that work, though? That people can bring in a bag of clothes, and then you sort of assess it and say, we're going to give you this much money towards something you want here?
Well, yeah, the used kid clothing stores that were here before were mostly consignment. And we do things a little bit differently because we're in an age of instant. People want instant this and instant that.
Yes.
So people just bring their clothes in and we instantly evaluate them for as they shop around our store. We give them their in-store credit as they're shopping and they can make their purchase and move on with life.
Which is awesome. This really shows you the inventory you guys have. I mean, for only being open since, not very long, how did you come up with all these clothes so fast?
I rented a storage unit and I just purchased throughout the summer as people were trying to have garage sales and clear out their stuff and selling them on Kijiji and Facebook, and we ended up with, now we have over 5,000 pieces of kids clothing in there right now, and a whole back full of new spring and summer stuff that's coming out as the weeks go on and the weather warms up. And
do you guys rotate it throughout the seasons? Like you'll keep the winter stuff in the back when it's August or bring it out in the fall, or how does that work?
Exactly. I have probably about 40 boxes in the back of winter stuff that I packed away, but right now people are dropping off spring, summer clothing, and so we're switching things around, which is nice with the sunshine and
So what are your sort of needs and wants from people who would like to bring in their clothing? It has to be freshly washed. Tell me a little bit more about...
Actually, we wash everything on site in scent-free, dye-free, hypoallergenic laundry detergent because I'm a mom of 3 kids and I would prefer to sell clean clothes to people, and I don't want to smell like a thrift shop.
That's right. Good call.
So, everything is clean, which is awesome and really appreciated by a lot of our customers.
Yes. And the quality of what you're bringing in to not consign, but to give to you guys or to sell to you guys, it should be in pretty good shape. I'm imagining you wouldn't take stuff that's pretty bad.
No, but if people do have a bag and there is some ripped or stained items, we donate to several local charities. So there's always... some people would like to take the stuff that we can't with them, and that's great if they can find a source to
drop it off at.
Yeah, but we also work with BC foster parents. They can call us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if they need an emergency box, because they get kids sometimes that don't have anything.
Well, that's a very community-minded way to be, which is how we are here in Kamloops. Of course, to make a business successful, you have to have a business plan. And I understand that you guys created your business plan sitting around a campfire one night.
We did. When we moved here, we didn't actually set up a place to live because it was really difficult to find housing. It's really tight here in Kamloops. So we ended up staying at the Nuxford RV campground. And we were sitting around the campfire making up our business plans. So we already had a plan in mind. Just it was a really nice way to do business, that's for sure.
No kidding. I think the world's problems are solved around campfires myself. We have about a minute, Lindsay. What else would you like to tell us about your store so people know exactly what they can expect when they walk through the doors?
Well, we have been planning several events for this month that I'd like to talk about. On April 8th, right across the street from Pip and P, there will be a show called Everything Kid, which is awesome. And there's going to be so many other businesses as well as people selling things like a garage sale type thing.
Okay.
And then on April 30th, we're hosting Beauty and the Beast Tea Party. So you can check out our Facebook page for all the details about that. And I'm so excited to be able to have a tea party at Beauty and the Beast. We saw yesterday. It's just amazing. So
fantastic. I know not long ago you had members of the Paw Patrol there who were having their pictures taken for a fundraiser for the hospital.
We did.
And we had somebody on the show for that, but the lineup was down the road for that. 300
people showed up at our door, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe the outcome. We raised over $1,000 for the RAH pediatrics ward,
which is great.
I blew my socks off.
Yes, I'm sure.
The community surprised me so much, and I feel like we're very well received here, and I'd like to thank everybody who has come into our store for.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I hope that people are aware of where you are. You're on Facebook. Your phone number's on the screen, but sort of to locate you on Tranquille, whereabouts are you?
We're right across from the OLPH.
Okay, that's perfect. Not far at all. Thank you, Lindsay, for being here today.
Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to have to come in and check out your store. I have a little one as well, so definitely worth a look. You can also check them out on Facebook. I looked at that this morning. There's all kinds of great stuff on there. Gives you an idea of what kind of stuff they're selling. We are back after a quick break. Stay with us.